Okay, continuing with problem number 15. Okay, so in 15, you're given this circle, and right from the center, there is this shape. That's called a sector. When you go all the way from the center, all the way out to the round rim, that's called area of a sector. We're going to need that formula, which is 1/2 r squared, which they give you. They say that each of these are 25. And then times theta, but theta has to be in radians. Also, inside of this sector, there's a triangle. They tell you that it's 115 degrees. This included angle, and this is what they want for the answer. They want this shaded area right here. So this is going to be a multi-step problem. We're going to find the area of the entire sector from the central point all the way out to this round rim. That'll be the area of the sector. Then we're going to subtract out from that total sector area. We're going to subtract out the area of the triangle, and that'll leave us just with that shaded portion. Okay, so first, area of the sector, that whole piece of pie right there. Okay, we need theta to be in radians, decimal form. So right now it is given as 115 degrees. And we're going to take that 150 degrees and change it into radians. So we're getting rid of degrees and going into pi form. Those degrees cancel, and the decimal that we get will be considered radian form. So in your calculator, it's 115 times pi divided by 180, and you get 2.0071. I'm going to hang on to 4 decimal places while I'm working out the problems. So now I can do area of the sector using the formula I gave you above. 1/2 r squared times the theta that is now in radians right above. And this turns out to be 0.5 times 625 times 2.0071. Okay, so I got 627.2188. Okay, that's the area of the sector from the center point all the way out to the edge. Okay, now I'm going to subtract out from that sector the area of a triangle. Okay, it's not a right triangle. You can't, and you don't know the height, so you can't do 1/2 base times height, but you can do the side angle side formula. You got a side, an angle, then a side that we used in a couple other problems in these practice problems. So that went 1/2 side times side, and then sine of the included angle. And for this formula, it doesn't have to be in radians. So it's 1/2. Each of the sides are 25. So that's going to be 25 squared, or 625, times sine of 115. Okay, so put that in your calculator. 0.5 times 625 times sine of 115 degrees gives you 283.2212. Okay, that's the area of the triangle. Okay, then continuing, last leg of the problem is where you do the area of the shaded region. Okay, that's going to involve taking the area of the whole sector out to the rim, which was 627.2188. So this is the area of the sector. And from that area of the sector, we're going to subtract the smaller portion of it called the triangle, the area of the triangle. And that was this right here, 283 0.2212. This is the area of the triangle, and that'll leave you with just this shaded part, which is what they wanted. So last leg of this answer, 627.2188 minus 283.2212. And that will be 343.9. I'm going to round it to 344. The units here were centimeters, so area is units squared. And there you have the area of just that tiny little shaded region. Okay, next problem is number 16. Find the area of the triangle. Okay, so this is the triangle they give you. They give you a 6 here, an 8 here, beta for this angle, an alpha for this angle, and an omega for that angle up there. They also give you a 4 right here. So if you're going to find the area of this triangle, being that you don't have any of the angles at all, the only thing you can use, unlike what we used up here when we did 1/2 side times sine of angle, the included angle, we have no angle, so we're using Heron's formula, which again is that big long one that goes like this. Semi-perimeter minus one side, semi-perimeter minus the second side, semi-perimeter minus the third side. So we'll find semi-perimeter first, which is half of the sides added together. So this is half of 18, 9. So that 9 is going to be used 4 times as we move closer to getting the area. It's going to be 9. Then 9 minus one of the sides, 9 minus a second side, 9 minus a third side. This one's a lot easier because it's no decimals. 9 times 5 times 3 times 1. Go ahead and put all that in the calculator. So it's 45 times 3 underneath the square root sign, so it's 135 underneath here. And then finally take the square root of that. And I got 11.62. Okay, and there were no units here, so you're going to leave it like that without units.